All right. Hi, Amy.
Hi.
How is it going over there in Colorado?
Oh, it's awesome. We've got another blue sky day again. So summer is definitely here. Though 2 days ago it was winter. We got snow just 2 days ago.
Oh, wow. So let's get started. Let's talk about Colorado. What neighborhoods can you tell us about over there?
So I am in the Vail MLS. My business is called Vail Homes by Amy. However, we stretch the entire Eagle County. And so the neighborhoods most people know are Vail and Beaver Creek, and then also Bachelor Gulch, which is technically a neighborhood of Beaver Creek, is a neighborhood a lot of people have heard of. We have 17 world-class golf courses, and all but one of them have a great neighborhood around them. So there's everything from Vail, Eagle Vail, Cordillera, who has 5 golf courses, Beaver Creek and Bachelor Gulch, and all the way down to Eagle and Gypsum. And there's actually a beautiful golf course that is owned by the town of Gypsum. And the stock of housing here is incredibly varied from neighborhood to neighborhood. I personally live in Avon, which is one of the incorporated towns. There's a neighborhood called Singletree, where it's a golf course community that is almost all owner-occupied, nice homes with a beautiful golf course. And the golf course is owned by the Sonanel, which is a 5-star hotel in Vail Village. So that's
Do
a
you
great
golf?
neighborhood.
Do you golf, Amy?
I'm not a good golfer. I enjoy it. I think I mostly like to get out and exercise.
Okay.
So
I've never tried myself.
You've never tried? Well,
No.
we've found over the years that people that do choose to live in our community tend to be skiers or riders and or golfers, and a lot of fly fishermen. We have great fly fishing as well.
Okay. What do you normally like to do with your free time yourself?
That's an interesting question. I don't have much free time. In addition to selling real estate, I'm also the mayor pro tem of the town of Avon. So I spend a lot of time in my community, and we're doing that type of thing. I definitely enjoy going to the concerts. We have 4 or 5 different concert venues that are all beautiful, mostly outside. In the summer, our neighborhoods in Colorado are spectacular. You can't find a better place if you want to get some exercise. And I can leave my home office and be on a hiking trail in like literally 2-block walk, and there's hiking trails that go up into the wilderness.
I love it. So I'm a foodie. What kind of dining options? What's the food like over there?
So, interesting enough, I actually moved to Vail in 1986 to manage a restaurant. I was the first female wine buyer in Vail, and the boys took me under their wing, and I learned a lot. We have, I think it's like 28 Wine Spectator rated restaurants. We have a Matsuhisa, which is Nobu Matsuhisa, that I know, he's famous worldwide. We had a Wolfgang Puck for a while, but that was in an odd location, so that didn't last very long. But most of our restaurants are chef owned, and so a lot of them are, owner operated. We've got a restaurant called Sweet Basil, which has had 5 or 6 different James Beard award-winning chefs through its doors. And most of those chefs ended up opening their own restaurants still here in the community. So for dining options, we've got a wide variety. We've got a couple good vegan restaurants. Oddly enough, we do have several pretty good sushi places, because the fish is flown actually into steamboat and then driven down daily. So even though you wouldn't expect that,
I
um,
wouldn't. That's
no, you
something
wouldn't.
new I learned.
Yeah. So there's several good sushi restaurants. Many of the restaurants are Americanized versions of what started as French or started as Italian, or
Okay.
and just have been Americanized over the years, to be lighter and fresher. So I too am a foodie, and there's actually an event called Taste of Vail, which this year should have been the 30th anniversary, but alas, it was supposed to be in April. So we'll have to have the 30th next year.
Okay. All right. Sounds like a place I want to be because I love food.
Well, I know pretty much every chef and owner of every restaurant in town. Prior to getting in real estate, I was very involved in the food and beverage industry, and consequently, when somebody comes in and they want to know what restaurant to go to, it doesn't take long to find one I know that they'll really love, whether it's big portions or game. We've got a couple of great restaurants for game.
Okay. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Okay, so let's talk about the housing market over there. What's that like? What's the medium price range? What kind of stuff can people expect when it comes to taxes?
So by East Coast standards, our property taxes are low. Our budgets are derived mostly from sales tax. So from a property tax perspective, they're reasonably low. The housing stock will vary, like a modest duplex or townhome in Eagle or Gypsum will be under $300 a square foot, whereas a gorgeous penthouse in Vail Village is going to top 2,000 a square foot. So, I think the highest priced home I've seen sold recently was 32 million. And there is a listing right now that's higher than that. But typically, for a single family home in Vail proper, you're starting around 3 million to find a nice single family home, and you can easily spend more than that. However, there's neighborhoods where you can purchase a condo in a nice complex, a condo for like $500,000 to $800,000 for a 2-bedroom condo. Down in Eagle and Gypsum, I think the most amount of money you could spend down there would be at Eagle Ranch, which is a great golf course. And there you're going to be $1 million to $1.5 million for like a 5-bedroom house. More towards Beaver Creek, there's several of the communities there where, I have a listing that's coming on market in the next week or two that is 3,000 square foot, 4-bedroom home that'll be listed at $1.2 million. And then
That's great.
I'm showing property today that's under under $600,000 for a 3-bedroom condo in Eagle Vale. So it really runs the gamut. When I work with clients, the first thing I want to find out is what neighborhood they want to be in, and then go from there.
All right, perfect. Sounds good. And speaking about listings, did you have any other listings that you wanted to share?
So
I've got a
listing. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, nicely updated. It's in Vail proper. It's on the bus route, which is really important to skiers, because then you just walk out your front door with your skis, literally in your ski boots, take the bus into town, and jump on the slopes. And that's listed at $665,000, and it is 1,472 square feet. So it's a pretty good size.
Yeah.
It is, yeah, it's got a carport with 2 spots in it, which it's kind of interesting. A lot of the properties that were built years ago don't have garages. Why they were building properties without garages in a winter destination, I still don't understand. But there are some. This one has a carport that can fit 2 small cars or a really long truck.
Perfect. Sounds good. Hey, Amy, I really appreciate you taking some time out to give us some local insight where you're at. I'm definitely gonna keep in touch with you. Colorado is on my list of places I want to go at some point, and now I have a friend that I can go visit and get some local guidance with.
You do.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Absolutely.
yes, I'm gonna attach your contact information at the end of the video. That way, if anyone else has any other questions, they want any more details or insight about those listings, they can reach out to you.
Absolutely. And let them know, even if they're just coming for a vacation and want a personal concierge, absolutely call on me. That's what I've been doing for 34 years.
Awesome.
Is planning vacations and making sure people have the best time they can while they're here.
Sounds good. I think anyone could appreciate that.
I like to believe so. Thanks so much.
All right. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.